Hello, welcome back to another session of just doing my daily tasks in Star Stable. I haven't been recording my streams lately. I just stream them, put them on Twitch, but my sister started her own channel for horse life on Roblox, and she just kind of does some verbal dumps and regular average gameplay while she's talking, or sometimes she does something specific, and I was like, that looks not too hard, and we could be, sister channels. So I decided I was gonna start doing that. A lot has happened since the last time I streamed. I know it's been a couple days because gotta work and all that, but I'll catch y'all up on what I've been up to. Let me change the lights real quick. Okay, so first and foremost, as you all may see, I have a new horse. This is Silver Singer. She's a Morgan from the Gen 2 series. So that's why she kind of looks a little low poly. Kind of janky. I mean, look at how I'm wobbling on her. But I love her to death. Not to be too biased, but I think I like her more than the starter horse they gave me, Bell. Which I also changed. I think I might have streamed that, but I also was able to change Bell's coat. So instead of being that average dark horse that everybody has, I made her a paint horse, which is one of my favorites. So, what else? I did a lot of quests, including mending the clock tower here in Silverglade Village. I met Bonnie, Big Bonnie. I think she might be one of my favorite NPCs. What else? Oh, after that, James from Fort Pinta was like, here, why don't we do some jumping while we're waiting? James from Fort Pinta sent me a text, and he was like, get over here now, and the lighthouse was out on the other side of the peninsula, and yada yada, the huge. And so he was like, hey, can you go ahead and go to that other peninsula to get me that lighthouse working again? And so I did, and I met those people like Holly and Madison, and did a bunch of quests in that old hermit, and I really liked riding through those long open plains with like the what's it called? The Stonehenge looking. I know it's not Stonehenge, but it looks like Stonehenge, kind of in the background there. And yeah, so got a lot done there. Came back over here and I was helping Maya with a quest, and it was one of those 24-hour quests. So guess what we're doing today? I'm gonna see what these other new exclamation points are, because I didn't see those before. And just check and see what those quests are, and then I know one of them is Bonnie, but I'm not in the mood for Bonnie at the moment. Yeah, that. Maybe not that one. This further one might be Bonnie. No. See, that one's Bonnie. So somebody else is hiding back here. Right? Maybe on the other side. Yeah, I spent all my star coins on this beauty here. So much for saving up for like a Pinto. Or whatever my goal was. Oh, you, this little twerp. Right. He wanted me to go to the vineyard, and I had no clue. Have I heard crying? I can't say I have. Actually, it kind of sounds like a silly ghost story to me. The Baroness's family, the Silverglades, run away back in history. They have been the most influential family in Jorvik since, I don't know when, maybe hundreds of years. Here are some wine bottle samples that the Baroness has requested. See if you can deliver them to the butler. He should be at the vineyard. Ride carefully. The bottles are fragile. Silverglade Manor. Thank you. Okay. We'll do that in a little bit. I shouldn't have accepted it now. I'm gonna have to ride carefully. I want to see what the rest of Maya's quest was about. Oh, am I going the wrong way? No, I'm not. Can I have you, little puppy? Oh my goodness. Look. Look at him. Oh my goodness. Such a cute. I have that kitten, but everybody has that kitten since they all played the same game. So. Oh, you know what though? I do need there's a well in stinking Moreland. I have a little bit of allergies, so forgive me if I'm a little stuffy. Oh, I forgot to write cute. Yeah, so I'm just, once again, still trying to find the main quest. I think I'm hot on the tail here. I think after with Maya, maybe I'll be in the right direction. I don't know, I'm kind of at a loss, because I figured after doing that stuff with James on Fort Pinto, he'd have another quest for me, but no such luck. So I'm gonna just keep working up my reputation in Moreland, and doing little itty-bitty quests that maybe could lead to the main quest. I don't know. Once again, it just feels like it's hard to figure out what is, I don't know, like what's just a silly side quest and what's serious. Lynx is gone. He was unsure about his new shoes, so I left him hitched outside to relax. I turned my back to muck the stables for just a second, and poof! Would you help me find him, please? We can start by asking around. Someone must have seen something. Let's split up, and I'll meet you back here. Thanks. Split up. Is that a mousetrap? Wait. I see the sparkles. Not you. That's. Oh, hey, Stephanie. Julie. She's Stephanie. So here's a funny thing. At my work, Stephanie. At my work, I have this coworker, and he's a little special needs. He's such a sweetheart. What was I saying? Oh yes. Yeah, he's a little special needs. He's such a sweetheart. I've been working there for almost a year now, and I know we've introduced each other, but he calls me Stephanie, and that's not my name. It's not Stephanie at all. It doesn't even sound like Stephanie. And I just roll with it. Like, who am I to tell him? Like, oh, by the way, for like a whole year you've been calling me by the wrong name. I don't think he would notice anyway. But what else is funny is he'll refer to me as a he. I also don't think he really means to do that, but because I'm definitely a female, a she, her, but he'll be like, oh, can someone cover the front for me? I need to cover Stephanie's part so he can go on his break. That's what he'll say. And so every time I pass Stephanie that's over that way, I'm like, oh hey Stephanie, because he says that anytime we pass by, he goes, oh hey Stephanie, and I go, hey. It's just funny. Okay, not exactly helpful. I missed the first part. What do we do now? Nobody seems to have seen anything. How can you not notice a runaway horse? Or, well, I suppose I missed it, but seriously though, someone should have seen him. You have an idea, you say? Yes, I did say that. That's great, Stella. I can't believe I didn't think of it myself. Let's see if we can find Lynx's hoofprints. Since he's got new shoes, his tracks should look different from all the others around here. I don't know what this anxious music that plays is all about. Like, it puts me so on edge. Listen. Ew. Dun dun dun. Oh, thank you. Yeah. I'm getting a little tired of like the same old going on here. You find hoofprints on the ground. They seem different from the others. Could they belong to Lynx? Woohoo! Moss? What do we got left? Okay. Love to have that. Don't need that. Or that. Or that or that. I'd love to have that. Okay. I don't need it, I guess. Where am I at with gems? Ooh. And poor. Oh. I'm getting a little tired of the same old here. Same quests. All the time. But I really just want to do the main quest. But I don't know. Like all these. Search here for him. And then you hit the space bar. And it's like. You didn't find anything. You couldn't find anything. I'm getting a little tired of those quests. Maybe it's just because I went on a binge like yesterday. Like that was all I did. Yeah, it just kind of drove me nuts a little bit. Because especially when I went to South Hoof Peninsula, they just have you doing side quest after side quest after side quest. With that hermit guy, like he just kept pushing it. And like I think the game wants you to be like, oh, poor guy, let me be friends with him. But I was so irritated because I was really wanting to get back to James on Fort Pinta, and you know I have to do all the quests to do that. So I was getting so irritated. He would just be like, I'll help you, but first do this, then do that, then do this, then do that, then do this. That's what's bothering me. It's like everything is, I'll help you, but first do this hard manual labor. Found Lynx! He stares at you and doesn't look particularly interested in following you back. Lynx seems as stubborn and cheeky, like a stubborn and cheeky lively horse. A little bit of sugar ain't gonna lure him back. What are you gonna do? Oh, we have to race him back. Shoes! Ugly. I'll sell those. Come on, Lynxy Poo. I love these kinds of races. Oh, come on. Stupid horse. Now he won. Yay. Wow, that was fast. I felt the breeze whoosh past when you flew through the gates. What gates? Thanks for finding Lynx and bringing him back. Now I just need to make sure I keep an eye on him. As a thanks for all your help, you can have this little present that Thomas gave me for looking after Lynx. It's okay, you deserve it more. Now, I need to get back to my stable chores. I'll see you and Silver Singer around the stable, Stella. Yippee. What was that? Doubt this. Those are the shoes I wear. I'm the epitome of that joke that people do about games where it's like you gotta wear the ugliest outfit to have the best stats. I'm pretty good at there. I'm pretty alright, all things considered. But like none of this matches. I think the shirt and the saddle match, and that's about it. And I like the pants, but the saddle and the blanket and the hat is just a no. And you know, brown saddle, black bridle, just like what are we doing? The price to be perfect. Not beautiful, perfect. I don't know about you, but I'm gonna turn up them horsey sounds. The louder, the louder. There we go. And now it'll be way too loud on the stream, but that's okay. So we're gonna deliver those flask samples to Silverglade Manor. I took on that quest yesterday, and I skipped over the part where it said Silverglade Manor, and I was trying to look for a vineyard around the castle, and then I was like, oh yeah, there is a vineyard by Silverglade Manor, but when I went there, nobody was there, so hopefully something's different now. I'll just look around all of the estate, just in case. And then we'll see what Big Bonnie wants, because maybe she does have a quest that could pertain to the main story, but I don't think she would. I just don't think she would. Something I really enjoy about this game is how sound works. So like right here when you're going through like between the buildings, they have that kind of tinny echo that you'll hear when you're like making a loud noise in between tall buildings. Or like even if you go slightly on the dirt, it makes it like a different sound than being on the cobblestone. Like, it's ingenious. Honestly, I would I know a lot of people complain about Star Stables. I was just looking up tutorials on how to get to the main quest, and all that I could see was people being like, Star Stables has changed so much and it's not the same. They need to fix their game. This game sucks. And I'd never played any other generation of Star Stables except this one. Like, I've only been playing for like 2 weeks. But I really like this because it feels like a kid-friendly, easygoing Skyrim that centers around horses specifically, with like how many little quests you can do and like all the little things you can collect and the open world construct. Like, I love that. I think it's great. Oh, mamma mia. Sabine. Hamana. Look at her. Oh, Sabine. Oh. Anyway. Vineyard. Here. What was I saying? Yes, I really enjoy this game. And, me and my sister, the one who has her own little channel here. Oh, is that the guy? No, that's not the guy. She has her own channel for horse life on Roblox. We at some point we had both been like, man, I feel like we're getting close. Man, I wish we could make a horse game that was just like open world. Lots of different kinds of horses you could get. You know, like all these different kinds of NPCs you can meet and like rules that you have to abide by. Like, oh man, I wish we could have a horse game like that. And she's found that horse game that she dreamed of in Horse Life, and I think I found it in Star Stable. Because I think this is much better than Horse Life. Horse Life is like a little clunky and chaotic and overwhelming, like any Roblox game. She wants me to play with her all the time, and I do want to, but I'm very busy, and B, I just think Star Stable is better. I know people have their crap they want to say about it, but like, this is a great little game. I mean, it's peaceful, it's serene, it's pleasant. Like, I don't think I'll ever get tired of just the aspect of like riding around in nature, talking to your favorite NPCs, all that jazz. I do get sick and tired of like the same little quests, and I do wish that I could just jump on the main quests, but you know, everyone can dream. Wonder what that is. Where is this guy? Her butler at the vineyard. But I've been to all the vineyard spots and I'm not seeing him. That was the problem I had yesterday. I use a butler? Carpage. Maybe somewhere over here. Maybe they meant garden. I don't know, I feel like I'm reaching. I wish my sister would play with me on this game so she can know for once and all that this is the better game. No, there's things to really enjoy about horse life, like all the different breeding. You can do the like a billion different kinds of like horses and mythical creatures that I had never even heard of. Like, she was telling me about a jackalope horse thing. Like, there's a rabbit horse. mostly rabbit, somewhat horse. I don't even know. Let me look at the signs. Oh, here's a vineyard. Maybe we're getting close. You're an NPC. I was about to ask if that. If you were real, I was gonna ask if you knew where this butler guy was. Yeah, horse life has a lot of variety, and it is not difficult to get a horse. You know. Like, oh, what is that? Did you hear that? That was so loud. Whew. Okay. Still not seeing the guy. Maybe there's more. Oh wow, I've never been this side of it before. Let's just see. Let's just see. There might be Golden Hills Valley. We'll have to check that out sometime. Wow, look at how pretty that is. Oh, see, I feel like there's always still more to explore about this open world. Love it. Okay. Vineyard Butler. Looking for the butler in the vineyard. Yeah. Another thing that mildly irks me about this game is like the hoops they make you jump through to get a horse. Like, I guess, what do you expect with a free game? But come on. Like, it's kind of absurd. Oh, is that him? Are you the guy? Are you the butler? No. Well, you almost got me excited. I really thought you might have been the guy. Am I looking in the wrong spot? And of course, when I tried to look this up, which I did, I was like, where can you find the butler? And where is this vineyard? It was like Gen 2 or Gen 1 information. And they were showing screenshots from like a completely different game, it looked like, because of how, different everything became. Maybe this is the vineyard. From Gen 2 to Gen 3. Assuming this is Gen 3, I'm not 100% sure. Once again, I'm still very new at this game, so this is really just like, come figure out Star Stables with me. This dude better flippin' be here. Okay, he's parking inside. Hopefully, because nobody was giving me good answers on the internet. Oh. Okay. Well, Stella, I hope you don't get murdered in this murder house. This is bad. Okay. Not at all creepy in here. Not at all. What? No guy? There's no guy here? What was the point of me? I swear. Okay. Hello? Did I miss something? So there's the stairs. Room closet. Right. Okay, so like this is supposed to be the winery place. Am I gonna have to give up on this quest again? I need somebody to tell me, like, oh hey, you stupid head, you went actually right when you're supposed to go left. And I'll be like, thanks, friend. Or something. I'm sorry that I'll be like, I love Star Stable. Star Stable is the best. And then it mildly inconveniences me, and I'm like, this is the worst game ever. Never want to play this again. Where is this dude? Horsey. No! Don't you dare. Oh, God. Where's he? Where's he? Oh. We'll just do our daily quests. I think I might do a little more looking around. Gonna look around just like a hair more. Because I swear I'm just missing it. And then we're gonna go do our dailies with the bobcats. I think there's a vineyard by the arena. Probably not, but who can stop a girl from trying? Once again, I have not been to this spot, so maybe it's just my inexperience that's getting in the way here. Not maybe. It is. It's my inexperience that's getting in the way here. Okay. Well, I give up. Let's just go do our dailies. I don't care about breaking them bottles anymore. Was I supposed to go in the manor? I think I'm just gonna have to look it up again. Or, since I'm hopefully gonna be posting this to YouTube, any of y'all can just give me the answer. Not that I think this will reach many people, but if you know anything about that particular quest, I would appreciate any help. Because I have a hope that it could maybe lead to a more main quest, because it will, affect my influence in Silverblade Manor. Because that's where they said they were going to be. That's where that group of girls the riders, star riders, they said they were gonna be there, and they're not there. So I'm thinking like maybe my reputation's just not up to snuff or whatever. But I can't get my reputation started very much until I kind of branch into there. So I was hoping that quest, as it was one of the first quests that was like intentionally saying, go to Silverglade Manor, go to there. So I hoped, I don't know, it just get me started, you know. I should tell me my personal best because I think I'm beating it. But we'll do our dailies and then I think we'll wrap it up for the day. And then maybe I'll get some answers, whether from my own research or hopefully somebody's going to comment below any tip that might be helpful for this particular little quest. And then we'll continue from there. I'll be sure to try to record it. And if I don't, you will hear me ramble about it in anecdote. Another thing I love about Star Stable are the races. They don't ever bore me. I thoroughly enjoy them every time because they're still, every time I do it, I still feel like there's a little bit of a way that I can improve on, like, shortcuts or being swifter or cutting corners or yada yada, you know? Oh, no. I remember. I wanted to do that wine quest, delivering the wine to the butler, because I think it's what's going to help me get into the castle, and that is a surefire way to get the main quest started. But, are you kidding me? 0.82 seconds? Whatever. Anyway. Because the castle's so huge, it's such a big part of, like, the landscape, the layout, the story. I feel like it must be part of the story. And yet, and yet, nothing. I can't figure it out. Excuse me. I told you, I'm allergies. Yay, Silver Singer, now you're almost to my level. Okay, let's see. Oh. I guess level 9? Yeah. Ooh. Well, hang on. Yeah, whatever. I just want to see what my pants were at. Because I bought those pants for 3,000 coins. 3,000 coins. But, you know, win some, you lose some. Hopefully if I find something better, I can at least sell the pants for a really good price. Even if I got just like 1,000 coins or shillings out of the pants, that's good enough for me. Hey, look at me, beating my personal best. Okay. Okay, this one we're gonna try to go super fast because I keep getting bronze on it. I think I'm just not going fast enough. But at the same time, it's like the turns are really tight. See, look. Oh. How did I make that? Come on, turn. Oh. Oh, 0.1? You're kidding me. Whatever. It's pretty good. I'll say I got gold on that one, and I'll feel better. You guys see what that weekend stuff is that she's been talking about? Okay, what other dailies do I wanna do? Well, that might be enough for today. I don't know. What are we thinking? Maybe we'll do a little window shopping. We can see what horse we're gonna save up for. Huh? Let's go for that. I'm gonna look over here, and then I'm gonna look at that horse sale, and then I think we're gonna call it good for the day. I am very poor because I spent all my coins on beautiful silver singer here. Okay. Beautiful. Also, though, I've seen a lot of people with this horse, so I can't say I'm too much of a fan. I mean, I'm a huge fan of Pintos, of course. Why is he sniffing his butt? Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that as well. Yeah, I can't say I'm a huge fan of the Pinto. Well, no, I am a huge fan of the Pinto, but I can't say I want to get it that bad. Now this is beautiful. But the issue is Bell looks a lot like that, and I'm looking for variety. I'm gonna get something. Oh, I love Arabians. I love Arabians. Unfortunately, in real life, I'm too large to ride an Arabian and too tall and heavy. Oh, you just look like a sleepy little guy. Wake up. Wake up. There you are. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's a cutie. Oh, I love the grill. They had more of these on the peninsula. For cheaper, I might say as well. 50 coins cheaper and more variety, so I'll have to look there. I love the Dartmoor pony. And I love this coat of the Dartmoor pony. I love the bay with the slight dappling in there. Gorgeous. Oh man. That's what Bell used to look like. And I think they're selling the Dutch warmbloods up at... Oh, look at that little knot tail. That's so cute. Well, I think they're selling these up at the manor as well. Oh, you'd be... Ooh. And different coats. Frisian. How can you not love a Frisian? Look at that. Powerful. Beautiful. I also love the Hanoverians. Love it. They have expensive taste. So it'd be Dutch warmblood, Hanoverian, or Criollo. Criollo? I'm saying with the low. See, I like the Icelandic horse, but the only thing that bothers me is they're so messy maned. Which I get it, like that's how they are in real life. They're windswept, but just not my thing. Lipizzaner. I think they had a spot with more variety as well, like Dapple, Mule. Thank you for making that little sound, cutie. Mustang, I also don't like the messy hair on him. Noriker, huh? I don't know if I've seen this one before. Maybe I have and I just didn't notice. Passifino. Oh, oh. Oh, they're just beautiful. I don't know if I'd want a Passifino though. C'est le Français. Also very beautiful. And the Shire. Also very beautiful. I guess I could ride a Shire. I'd like to get one at some point. But I don't know if that'll be the first one I get. So we're looking at Warm Blood, Hanoverian, this one, which I definitely know how to say, and Saddlebred. I just am suddenly like, what if he's in the manor? Also, there's the horses up there somewhere. We're just looking for the sake of the horses, guys. It's to look at the horses. That's all we're doing, is we're looking at the horses over there. No other reason. We're definitely not trying to find that butler. We're looking for the horses. Because they are the horses that I want. It'll take me 9 weeks of getting star coins. Oh, is that you? You look like a butler. Oh, you're the Baroness. I'm so sorry, man. Oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I hope you're kidding me. Does this look like a vineyard to you guys? No? Miss, oh, the bottle samples. Great, thank you. What? Yes, the winter has been hot indeed. For the manor as well. How's the Baroness? You heard that she was very busy. I see. Well, one could say that she's had a lot on her mind lately with GED exploiting the land and all. She's building a new racetrack as well, which of course takes a lot of time and effort. But I'll see that she gets these. Certainly, miss. Goodbye. Sorry, a stable? Why, of course we have a stable here. The Silvergate Equestrian Centre. The noblest stable in Jorvik, miss. You come from Morland? Well, you should indeed pay a visit to the Equestrian Centre. It houses some of the best performing horses on the island. Why didn't you speak to Linda? Hold on. What am I saying? Not Linda. Not Linda, miss. There are other stable girls over there, however. I think one of them is called Judy. Judy will be able to help you. Why not Linda? Linda? Isn't that one of the chicas of the group? Hi, Stella. Of course I know who you are. I'm so glad you're here. I'm Judy, by the way. I spoke to Thomas Moreland earlier, and he told me that you and Belvo are really great together. Like, you've truly bonded. That makes me happy since... Hold on. Bell. Since Bell is the horse I used to ride when I first started out as a stable girl at Moreland. He... Bell's a boy! What? Oh, no! Oh, this is how I found out. It's okay. It's okay. I feel bad for giving him a girl name. Not that he can't. I just would have named him something different, had I known. Also, I've been calling him Good Girl. Oh, no. Oh, no. He's a wonderful horse and deserves a rider that understands him. Anyway, we're short on people here since Linda went away. Thomas said that if you happen to come by, I should ask you if you'd be willing to help out a bit here. Have you met the Baroness yet? No, it doesn't surprise me. She's been almost hysterical lately. At least the times I have seen her. It seems like she's spending more and more time inside the castle. God knows what she's doing. God is canon? God is canon now in Star Stable. Or at least the phrase, God knows. Will you please help out the stable until Thomas needs you again? Needs me again? Thanks. Okay, so what I need you to do is give the horses hay and water and bring them again. Oh, I'll do that in a second. She said... Buckets from the well. You can say you need to get off your horse to do this. Oh. Find item. Horse. Con. That is a... Oh. You see those eyes? Oh, I want him. Is he a Frisian? I think he is. Bucket. Let's see. I'm gonna get off you because you're annoying me. Bucket. Have I not got one? I have a bucket. Yeah, I have a bucket. I don't see what the problem is. What bucket? Find item bucket. Anybody seen a bucket around here? I love this woman, but she just walks in circles. How much you want to bet Con is Sabine's horse? I just feel like they got the same cool vibe. Sexy vibe. Okay. Is there something behind this dude? Find a bucket, she said. Can I decline a job? Okay, one more time. Yeah, I have a bucket. I have one. Here it is. Fill it up. Yes, use the item bucket. Yeah. Oh. Well, how would I know that you're supposed to do that? Huh? Nobody's told me to do that before. Okay, we're gonna get these done and we're gonna call it a day because this is the kind of quest that I've said that I'm getting a little sick and tired of. Yeah, I'll help you out. First do everything for me. First do free hard labor for me. You 13-year-old girl or however old I am. And you don't even get paid like experience, you know? You don't even... You guys kissing. You guys are kissing. Like, I'm getting 30 coins. Which, like, in real life, would I do each of these tasks for 30 bucks? Yes. Yes, I would. But I think what really offends me is that I don't get any experience. And I'm not even sure if I get, like, reputation. Okay, I do. Well, that's good. But very little. Very little. like I said, these little spaceport quests are kind of getting on my nerves. Little bit. Maybe that's what people are always saying, fix your game for. Like, they just mean, like, you do kind of the same thing. But what was Skyrim, guys? What was Skyrim? Was it not basically the same thing with a couple extra steps? What we actually need help with those are those water pipes for the irrigation system in the fields. We just turned on the water now, and the pipes are leaking. They must have cracked during the hard winter. Do you think you could try to locate the leaks right over there on Silver Singer? The terrain is a bit troublesome to walk on for you and me. When you find a leak, turn the faucet to stop the water at that spot. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Here we are, running errands again. Do I look like a plumber to you? Do I look like an adult to you? Do I look like I'm... Oh, hello? Do I look like I'm capable of fixing your water irrigation system? Sure, I fixed a clock tower. Sure, I rebuilt a device from scratch. Sure, I fixed a lighthouse. Sure, I did all that. But I'm just a baby. I'm just a small girl. The spacebar quests. I think that's what I'm gonna have to call them now. Spacebar quests. Okay, wrong spot, I guess. Whee! Yeah, I know. I just. Spacebar. Horse. I have to shout horse at her the same way I would shout girl at someone who's doing something stupid. They do something stupid and I go, girl. Horse does something stupid, I go, horse. You know, with a hard horse. Like Chedwick from Centaur World. Anybody watch that show? Because I enjoyed it. Of course I did. It's a horse-related television. It was rushed ending and dropped arcs that bothered me. And that millennial humor. But I still enjoyed the show. I love the plot twist. And I would recommend it if you're bored during the summer and you got nothing else to do. Very easy to binge and not pay 100% attention to. For all you low attention span folks out there. I like how she specified on this quest, be sure to ride on your horse out there. Like, I would walk over there or something. Because when have I ever done a quest where I'm walking on as a human being when I could just ride my horse everywhere? Like, Miss Judy, when have you ever spoken to me when I'm not on my horse? That's the wrong button. I meant to jump. Yes. There we are. There's a leak in the boat. Well, you know what? I read that newspaper that was on the ground back there a little while ago, like when I first came to Silverglade Manor, and I think I'm putting it together why the Baroness is so frantic, because maybe that's like her daughter or someone that's missing. You know? Because that's what this whole thing is about, like the Baroness is stressed, and that's why no one's getting in the castle, and she's hysteric and all that, and it could be because of GED doing all that over there with the oil drilling. I think... Stop pressing that button, I'm trying to jump. Oh, am I lost? Wait, where are the stables? Are they this way? Yeah, okay. I think she might be so stressed because she is looking for her daughter or someone important to her, because that was like a missing persons paper. You found all the leaks? Fantastic. I can't begin to tell you how happy I am to have you here. Okay. Well, I thought that would do more. Let's check the map and see if Thomas wants me. Nope. But there are... Why is that one bouncing? You see that? I guess we're going that way. I mean, it's calling me. Oh. Like, actually, I don't know if I've ever seen that before. Where the quest is, like, jumping out the map to get to you. Maybe it's a new quest? Maybe that's what it means. Like, new to the game. Maybe I'm dumb and silly? It's possible. In fact, it's more possible than you think. Running my horse right into a tree. It's quite possible that Bella's... Oop, that's not my name. That Stella is dumb and pretty. Dumb and pretty? Oh. I think this is a sign that I need to wrap this up soon. Hello. Oh, you're the new guy. Well, I think we're gonna call it a day here, guys. I went from high energy to low energy, and that's what I get for streaming first thing in the morning. But thank you all for watching. Never mind about helping me out with that quest. I guess I got it done, and it was not as important or influential as I had hoped. But it seems like we have a lot of opening up of quests, perhaps. New things that we can try to do, try to get all those going. I'm thinking next time, after maybe I get some quests out of here, which I might not stream, I'll go and do that quest for Jarlheim, past Wolfhall, and I never finished that. I kind of gave up because of the same problem that I keep running into, which is like, I don't know where to go. Well, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Let me know if there's any quests you want me to try out next, or if you know what to do to get going on that main quest with the Star Riders and all that. If you know this one, Soul Riders, that's what it's called, Soul Riders. Let me know if you guys have any tips about how to get going on there, because the last time, I'll say it again, the last quest I had for that was we were at Dartmoor Alley, I think it is, like on the way to Fort Pinta. I followed that squirrel, you know the one. I ran into that big rock. The two gals showed up that I had seen at the beginning of the game, and they were like, yeah, we're more than meets the eye, but we can't let you join in because it'll be really, really dangerous. Like, we don't want to risk your life. We're trying to protect you, all that jazz. And then they were like, we got some studying to do. I'm going to go study at Silverglade Manor. Meet us there if you want to talk more. Like, that's what they said. And so I went to Silver Glade Manor. Not there, of course. So that's where I'm putting on this theory that if I up my reputation and like do as many quests as I can over there, I will maybe get it going. I don't know. Once again, I can't seem to find a proper like how-to on this. Sabine. Yeah, I can't find like a proper how-to on this. So, you know, any tips, any suggestions, anything that I'm missing, or if I'm on the right track, if just somebody could let me know, I'd greatly appreciate it. If not, I'm more than happy to just kind of fool around on my own making these long-winded streams. But that'll be enough for today. Thank you again so much for watching. If you want to check out my sister's channel, it's Stinkle Sofa on YouTube. That's StinkleSofa. And she's got like Rarity as her profile picture. Yeah, great. So thank you guys once again, and my next video might not be related to how this one ended. This one's kind of an intro into like my style of playing and playthroughs and streaming, all that. Once again, I was just kind of inspired by my sister who started her channel. Yeah. So I'll see you guys next time. All right. Fare thee well.